Today we're going to be glazing your clay projects. When you glaze, there are certain rules that you have to follow. First of all, you can't mix the colors, so use a different brush for every color that you use. First thing I'm going to paint is the wattle and the feathers on top of the head. Glaze doesn't require any water, so you can just use your brush and dip it in the paint and paint it directly on your chicken. When you use glaze, you need to paint 3 layers of glaze. So this is the first layer. I'm going to use the same color to paint 2 more layers of glaze. So when I'm done with this one, it should be dry enough to paint layers 2 and 3 back to back. If it's not, paint something else while you're waiting for one color to dry. If you accidentally make a mistake and get some glaze where you don't want it to be, use a wet rag or paper towel to gently wash it off. It should come off pretty easily. See how I'm adding more color to my chicken? I'm doing my second and third layer as it dries. Once you're done with one color, get another brush for your next color. I painted my beak of my chicken yellow. Again, make sure that you paint it 3 different times, 3 layers of glaze. The more glaze you put on, the shinier it will be and the darker the color it will be. I used white for my chicken's eyes. I painted the entire eye white, and then I put a speck of black in the center of the eye. This small amount is okay to overlap. I wanted to have black pupils, so I just put a dot on top of the white with the black. I used a very small brush for that. The last part of my chicken that I colored is his feathers. That includes his neck, head, and body. When painting his body, make sure that you leave the part that's on the bottom of your pinch pot unglazed. If glaze gets on the bottom of your chicken, it might stick to the kiln. You don't want that to happen. So make sure that you don't paint the bottom. If you accidentally get some paint on the bottom of your chicken, just wipe it off gently with a wet rag. Try and get as close to his facial features as possible. You can even touch those glazes with your brush, just don't overlap by putting one color on top of another color. That's one of the rules for glazing. Make sure you put 3 coats on and cover your entire chicken. There should be no white spots showing. Unless it's supposed to be white, then you need to glaze it. When you're done, put it out on the tray wherever your teacher asks for it to dry completely. Then it is ready to be fired. Make sure it's completely finished and ready to go before you put it on the tray.